introduce yourselves?
I'm Evan Akers.
I'm Avery Lender.
Georgia Daly.
How old are all of you?
20.
20.
I'm 20 years old.
And how do you guys know each other?
Round the block, we're roommates.
We're roommates and best friends.
Hi, my name is Shireen and I'm 22.
That's crazy. I'm Lily, I'm 21.
I'm Annette, I'm 20.
I'm Maya, I'm 20.
We're on the improv team together.
Oh yeah,
That's how we
we
met
met
each
through
other.
improv.
Then I met.
And I met
Shireen.
her at Rosh Hashanah celebration.
What's something you all have in common?
We love to watch
Roommates.
TV.
We're
roommates.
Oh yeah,
We're roommates.
I'm Noah. I'm 20 years old.
I'm Joe. I'm 20. I'm a film and TV major, and I know these two because we're all roommates.
Yeah, I'm Samir. I'm 20. We know each other. We're boys, and we live together.
Who uses the big TV?
I'm the only one who watches TV in the living room, really. But I use it for TV. I like to have people over for movie nights. I'll play Guitar Hero on our big TV in the living room.
I do. No, he uses the big TV.
Maybe,
I use it. We all use the big TV. I never watched a single thing on this TV yet.
Who uses the big TV?
All of us.
Every day.
Every day.
More than using the TV, I love watching Annette use the TV. That's
People
Yes.
come and hang out with me.
Yes.
I'll be watching TV here.
Yeah.
Most of the time when we hang out, it's like
'Cause
Annette's in the living room, like using the common space,
She's
and we're
my-
like, oh, like let's hang out with Annette.
She's my media anchor.
Yeah.
I tried to use it over Thanksgiving break, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
Could you also tell me about this table?
Oh, you want to hear about this table specifically? Oh, this table made its debut in me and Samir's dorm room last year. And last year, me and my dad made this table. Because we needed a nice... We were using, for our table last year, Samir had two, like, drawers stacked up on top of each other, and that was our table.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my dad made a little table for us.
It's a good table.
It's a good table.
Sturdy.
It's a solid, solid table right there.
The story of the couch is we found this beautiful West End couch for free on
West
Facebook.
Elm. You know West Elm? It's really
West Elm.
expensive.
Yeah, not
in
West
West
End. That's like Broadway.
That's like London Broadway. West Elm. And they said they would take it, like they would bring it down an elevator. So we were like, yes, we don't want to, this will be nice. We don't have to carry it down the stairs. But we get it, and it smells so bad. Really smells so bad. Like you will get a headache spending too much time on it. So we got a rug cleaner. We put in work, and Lily
You can
made
rent
us these
rug cleaners from Star.
little
Cushion
covers for us. So it's nice and clean
This
and
was
fresh.
before. This is a second apartment for this couch. It was somewhere else,
Yeah, this couch.
and I didn't live there. But I'm like
A
super.
helper.
I'm like a helper, and I like to help people. So
Lily
they
can
were
make
like,
anything
we
pretty
need
much.
couch covers, and I said, you know what, I can do that.
What do you guys watch together?
Everything under the sun.
I'd say we watch a lot of reality TV
Yeah,
recently.
Yeah. Avery usually has a weird show to show us.
Yeah, definitely.
Or a weird, like, cartoon, too.
Yeah.
I like cartoons a lot.
Yeah, cartoon.
Never. Except for last night once.
No, we're like
Never.
we're more a movie household, I'd say,
Yeah.
if that. If we do watch something together.
And we
watch
have to
it
like
together.
plan it out because we're all busy ladies, so like we have to like plan to like all be here to watch because there's
Yeah.
5 of us in this apartment.
It's either really planned or extremely spontaneous.
Yeah.
And nowhere in between.
We watched a ton of shows last year,
Yeah.
me and Noah, because it was pandy. It was full pandy time. And we were
It was
just...
full pandy time.
it was.
We just go back, get dinner, watch our little shows.
But if I walk in and Evan's watching like The Mandalorian, I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could sit
No.
there and watch it.
No, we don't really have a show where all truck and
we
together.
should. That would be nice.
Sitcoms.
Yeah.
We watched
Yeah.
sitcoms together. Me and Joe watched Seinfeld the other day.
Seinfeld's a big one.
Yeah.
I think the first time we like actually all sat down to watch something, it was the Dixie D'Amelio show.
Oh,
my
yeah!
No, not Dixie.
No,
what is it?
Charlie.
D'Amelio.
The
The
D'Amelio,
Charlie-
just the
the
D'Amelio
D'Amelio
show.
show.
Or it's
That was insane.
It was
Yeah,
like
both.
maybe one episode. I don't even know if we finished it.
No, I watched all of it.
But I think sports we choose to watch on the communal TV, if anything.
I think community TVs are like much more suited for things that can be picked up at any time.
I feel like we watch and hear a lot more things that are like it's easy to drop in on, like so for people who are like coming
You
and
can like
going,
walk in and out.
and you're like, it doesn't have you don't need
you know,
like a
'cause
large
our
emotional
attention
investment.
spans, or at least mine.
Like pulling up an episode of Seinfeld or like watching a sports game. I feel like community TVs are pretty hard to like watch like a series, unless it's like you're sitting down like every night on like traditional cable, which is kind of a dying art in itself.
No,
We have
cable
ways.
who?
Okay, but I will
Cable
occasionally.
Oh, I have Sling. So you can watch like some cable shows on Sling.
What streaming services do you guys have in total, all
All
pooled
of them.
together?
We don't have Paramount
Except
Plus
for
anymore
Paramount.
or Discovery Plus.
I don't know what we have because I don't have any of it. I have just Netflix, Hulu.
Collectively, I think we have.
All of them.
Most
We
of
cover
them.
all the bases.
We yeah.
Peacock?
Oh, do we have?
Oh, we don't.
I have
man.
Peacock.
Oh, you
gosh,
do.
yeah.
You got Peacock.
That kind of sucks though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max on here.
Amazon Prime, but no one cares.
We don't Paramount Plus either.
No Paramount Plus.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry to all those cartoon fans out there.
We got Netflix, we have Hulu, we have HBO Max, we have Disney Plus,
Amazon.
we have Amazon, Paramount Plus on my computer will plug in from time to time.
Crunchyroll for my anime.
I know somebody uses my Hulu because
I use
Hulu.
Hulu.
NXT and like all those little like Taxi on there.
Yeah,
Taxi.
yeah.
Well, I was like,
Taxi
who's watching
on
Taxi?
Hulu.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that's me.
it's me. I mean, you guys don't have ads. There's no. I would never. I can't go back.
I'd say we're a big HBO Max house.
I'm a big Hulu guy. I'm
Hulu's
like
great.
such a Hulu supremacist.
I'm I'm an HBO Max truther. I think that it's the best.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
It's the
I just don't have it, but I would so be on board if I did have
We
it.
had it.
I am signed into Spectrum, like my family's cable on my computer, so sometimes I watch certain shows live. I will plug that in.
Now that I have YouTube TV, it's a game changer because I miss having channels. Like, it's kind of fun to flip around channels, so I'll hop around.
Yeah.
She was going on ESPN. She was going on MLB Network. We have MLB Network now. That's crazy. All this kind of stuff.
As a film and TV student, I will say, streaming fatigue is a big, like, there's so many things to watch. It takes a really long time sometimes to pick something, so I always kind of have an idea of what I want to see.
I used to legally stream on my wrestling, and then sometimes it wouldn't work on my PlayStation, or on the PlayStation, which is where my monitor is connected to. So then I'd have to put it on my laptop, and then my laptop would have to be my TV. But I didn't want my laptop to be my TV, because I wanted my TV to be my TV. But that's the one instance where it couldn't. But we just got YouTube TV as a family, and so now I can get it all recorded. It records. I have to record every episode, so then I can just watch it.
What was watching TV like at home, like at your childhood home?
Bad. I hated it. Everyone would always fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Watching TV growing up was like insanely chaotic. There was like, I come from a family of 7, so it's like constant thinking of like who gets to use it, because like some of my brothers like to play video games, and I like when I watch TV, it's just like always like fighting, and then eventually like once somebody would settle on something, it's like not all 7 of us like the same thing, so it's like half of people go upstairs, like me and my dad and my brother, we watch something. In like my entire life, my mom has like this insane art of walking downstairs during the worst possible scene. It's either like the most inappropriate scene or like the climactic scene. She'll like come around and be like, "Oh, what are you watching?" And it's like literally like the end of like, I don't even know, but she's been doing it for 20 years, and it's like the funniest thing I've ever experienced. It's beautiful.
I come from a family of 6 people. I'm the middle. And so it was like a fight over what we would watch. It would take like an hour. So then I'd just be like, all right, I'm gonna go watch a show in my room.
Home growing up, my parents and I would kind of have like a show we'd be watching maybe, and like kind of watch sometimes. But then I would watch my TV and on my computer in my bed, like the shows that I was watching. But my parents and I, we'd love to watch Jeopardy together, Shark Tank. There was ever
all
a
of those.
series that we would
Amazing Race, my family liked too. We also love Celebrity Apprentice. Think about that.
And like when I'm not hanging out with my friends at home, like I'll just sit and watch TV like from probably like 7 p.m. to like 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. my dad's just sitting watching TV.
Oh, no, we're like, I say my family like connects a lot over TV. Like, I know I'm talking about The Bachelor so much, but like my whole family will watch The Bachelor live when it happens and like commentate on it pretty heavily, and my grandma will watch it live and like live text my family her reviews. And I think TV has brought me and each of my family members closer. Like, my mom and I watched Twin Peaks together, and that was our show. My sister and I watched RuPaul's Drag Race together, and that's our show. And then my dad and I do something called the Trifecta, where we watch one episode of Family Guy, one of American Dad, and one of the Cleveland Show. And we call it the Trifecta, and that's like our TV watching tradition. But like at night, my family like will watch TV all together and like similar shows or watch the Mets.
My mom would make when American Idol was going on, like we would watch every episode of American Idol together as a family. We were big American Idol house. Like, you know, Sanjaya, that was
Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth and your hat turned sideways, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
So we loved American Idol.
Yeah, we would watch Jeopardy, 7 o'clock, weeknights. And I guess things changed over the years as like we cut the cords and got streaming stuff. We would watch like some shows together. But if we were going to watch anything together, it would be whatever's on broadcast TV.
Yeah, we loved The Office. We would always watch Shark Tank, like Annette mentioned. Annette and I aren't siblings. This is just a commonality we share. We would watch Amazing Race. We would Top Chef, Chopped. We love the Cooking Channel. And then
HGTV in my house.
Sunday mornings, me and my dad would watch Formula One racing. And then we also would watch. I'll say it. We did have Modern Family. I think that was something we
loved
my mom loves Modern
like
Family.
middle school,
Wednesday night, Modern Family.
My dad always watched like the network sitcoms. So when I was a kid, the Wednesday nights on ABC with the Middle, and then Modern Family, and then the Goldbergs came. We would always watch those. The Monday one. My dad loved the Monday lineup of How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory. Can you believe those two were airing back to back for like 8 years?
The show that throughout everything they watch so strictly is America's Got Talent. My dad loves that show. Okay, he watched every season, and then he'll watch clips on YouTube.
You know who else does that? The 12-year-olds I babysit.
Yeah. No, like literally he's seen like every country's America's Got Talent, like, and he'll watch the episodes over and then show them to us and be like, look how crazy this is. And he also likes magic, so he'll really get into the magicians.
I will say my dad, he has really, he needs stimulation a lot. He has really bad ADHD. And so, like, anytime he walks in a room, out of habit, he'll just turn on the TV. And so he's literally seen probably every single show before I have. He's seen the most TV, probably more than you, which is crazy.
My dad watches so much TV.
My parents watch so much TV. I think my dad has literally watched every single TV show ever. Like, when I'll go to Shabbat, like, my cousins will come up to me and be like, your dad texted me and asked what we're watching now, because he like will finish a show and needs another show.
And then where in the house where your TV's located?
Growing up, we had a TV in the living room, a TV in the playroom, so that's where my sister and I would watch like Disney Channel. But once we kind of like got older, we never really used that one because we were like Netflixing, you know. And then my parents had a TV in their room, but I don't think they used that very much.
Yeah, same. I have the main one was in the living room. One in my parents' room that they never used, like, ever. I don't know why it exists. We should just sell it. And then there was a desktop computer in our computer room that I used to watch, like, morning cartoons on when I was growing up.
Living room, we kind of... It's, like, the kitchen... It's, like, open, so, like, kitchen, dining room, living room is all, like, kind of like this. Sometimes, like, the TV's on and, like, someone will be in the kitchen making something and they just have the TV on, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a central. It's kind of like the first floor runs through the TV, kind of.
But my parents
room TV is always on. To the point where like we're watching TV downstairs and I can like it's just nobody's in there and it's just always on. It has like the news on or the cooking channel on, depending on who was in there last. Like if my dad was in there last, it's news, and Food Network if it was my mom in there last.
And then my dad had one that he would move back and forth between putting it outside. Sometimes, like, he liked to just set it up and sit in, like, a lawn chair outside so he could watch football. Or just watch it in the basement. He would, like, unplug it and bring it out.
I watched
Do you guys watch TV passively? Like, are you on your phone?
I was gonna say that's my you were asking like favorite genre of TV show. My favorite genre of TV show is a TV show that I can like do work and watch and like still enjoy.
No, personally, I have to sit down and watch TV. I can't do other stuff and watch it at the same time. I mean, I can go on my phone, but I can't do work.
I can't really watch it passively. I mean,
well, you can go on TikTok. Like.
I do go on TikTok a lot. So I guess.
Well, I'm saying like, there's a difference. I think there's a point where I think all of us go into passive viewing, where we just like, we'll like maybe go on our phones instead, or especially for like watching TV for a long time. But I'd say there's like good amount of commentary and engagement.
Yeah.
I am very reactionary to my media, and I like get anxious being with people. So I'm like, I want to experience my media the way I want to experience it and verbalize my little things and like react how I want to react without kind of being like, are all my roommates thinking I'm weird right now? That's to say my roommates are like nice and cool and awesome and would never think that about me. I'm just a little messed up in the brain. And not messed up, I'm working on it.
But can I say I love Maya's reactions because I'll be in my room and sometimes I'll hear her say something like loudly and I'm like, oh, she's watching something.
I can't do it either. Like, if I'm doing work, I have to be like doing work. If there's any background noise, I'll get like very easily distracted.
I'll save like projects to do while I'm watching TV, but I usually have a long-term show that I'm watching, and for that I like to like really focus in on it and not do other things while I'm watching it. So like Sopranos, Barry, I'm fully watching those TV shows. If I'm rewatching something, then I'm probably like or Dance Moms. I was watching Dance Moms this summer, and that's something that like I'll sometimes be listening to it like a podcast with my AirPods in because it will be playing in the other room, but I'll be like doing the dishes in the other room.
Yeah, no, I am always passive watching. It mostly a game, like a sports game. I could like a baseball game. Yeah. I'll always have a baseball game in the background while I do work, or that's why I love like West Coast baseball. I'm like working at like midnight and like it's just the Angels are playing and it's nice. It's just relaxing.
When we're watching it together, it's more passive because it's like reality TV or something where I'm not like super interested in the plot. I mean, I am, but it's like you can miss stuff here and there and still like get the picture. But if I'm watching something that like is heavy plot, I'm like into it.
Do you have any ritual when watching TV? Like get a snack?
Oh, every night before I go to bed, I have a ritual where I watch usually 2 episodes of a sitcom, whatever sitcom I'm feeling. I get a bowl of like Smart Food usually. I'm a big Smart Food guy. I had some microwave pop, something like that. Get a snack, lay down, and just chill.
Yeah, I love rituals. I love rituals and I love routine. Like, I don't like movies, but I love going to the movie theater because I love getting the icy, I love getting the popcorn, I love sitting in my spot, and I love, like, I love getting dressed to go to the movie. So I'm similar if I'm watching a TV show with people.
I'll have a snack, of course.
I like to have a snack while I'm watching TV and an activity to do.
Maybe, like, sometimes when we're watching TV late, maybe that'll be, like, dessert time. Like, in my house, it's a big tradition to eat cereal while we watch TV at night.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch
Nighttime cereal.
on ice cream is what I used to eat when I watched TV.
And my mom would always like.
One was like the only.
Didn't you also
singing
have that
show in America?
popcorn thing?
Oh, that was a different time.
Okay.
But she would always make chocolate chip cookies for American Idol night.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself as TV enjoyers?
10.
A 10, yeah.
I'm a 10.
I'm literally a 10.
Yeah,
I love TV.
I love TV.
And I enjoy it so much that I fucking study it.
And scene. Woo!